You go.
If you could explain your research in a way that could convince Elon Musk to fund it, what would it be? How would you explain that?
Thank you so much for asking that question. First, to start with, thank you for coming around. So my name is Omodolapo Ojo, and the title of my work is Values, Engagement in Evaluation, Capacity Building. It's a study of Nigeria and the United States of America. So if I was to introduce my topic to Elon Musk, I think the first thing I would just like to tell him is this: the amount of dollars of the US that goes every year to developing countries of the world, of which Nigeria is a very good example. Like, just a spotlight of this graph that I see here. You see, this is Nigeria. So between just 2014 and 2016, Nigeria was expected to get about 2,000 to 4,000 US dollars from the US. And a substantial amount of this fund is expected to go to evaluation capacity building initiatives. But the sad thing is this: the transformative potential of all of these evaluation capacity building initiatives are not yet being realized in Nigeria as it's supposed to be. So my study is actually looking into how indeed, what can we do to make sure that this money is not just going down the drain without nothing to show for it. And that was the reason why I decided to study this topic. How do we engage the values of stakeholders in evaluation capacity building so that it is sustainable and it is meeting the necessary needs of the people? So my research, as you see, actually deployed mixed method research, and it's actually deployed systems theory and culturally responsive evaluation to help me understand how people are experiencing this particular initiative. And at the end of my study, I realized that indeed the values of women, youth, and people living with disabilities are not met in evaluation capacity building. Although there are so many values of people that are being engaged, but yet there is not more inclusivity and equity engagement of the values of the people. So that's what my study is about. And I believe that if this study product or outcome is actually actualized, of course there's going to be there's going to be a reward for the money the US spends on Nigeria on a yearly basis. So thank you so much.
Thank you.